So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First play from the 25, and they'll throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll keep this on the zone read.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by... And now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Kevin Tompkins on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates! Let's go now!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
70 range! 70!
Back to throw. This one intercepted.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
11 MT! Gun! Dot!
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Go! Hawk 70! Warrior 70! Nineteen tight!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Turner. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen.
When you find yourself in this situation, You're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcat.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 16-6 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. He gets that to his big target, Banks. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
Let's go now.
And this ball's going to be incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
70 range. 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he will go all the way. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Off he goes. And the Seahawks are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. That'll be a first down. A gain of 10.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try and run right on the option. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. His second touchdown of this first half. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. And this stopped him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. First and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look deep, left sideline. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Seahawks scoop it up, and he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Shut up. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Slot man in motion right. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. That's taken in. They convert with a gain of 15.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one deep downfield for Chase. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's got another one. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Taken in by Gesicki. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Touchdown, Bengals.
And he will score again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes Tompkins on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Third and a yard.
Viking 18. Let's go. 19 Lions. Come 19. Come 19.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and That dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes Tompkins on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A good return as he takes it across the 30. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
They'll run the sneak, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
It is 3rd and goal. He's going to try to do this himself. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is Turner. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on 2. Brown trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
So you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Let's go. Warriors, 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Unlock line, unlock.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. This is 1st and 10. They'll run. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. They'll come up now for second down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They bring Chase in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. Again, working deep downfield.
So an incompletion's certainly not the worst thing in the world, but right now you're in a battle against the clock. You want to make sure that any field goal or any scoring play ends the game. You don't want to give your opponent a chance to answer the score, so they've got to be mindful of working this clock and mindful of getting into really manageable field goal distance.
The 12's making noise in Seattle before third down. He chooses to keep it on the zone read.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, you're able to stop him short of the first down.
So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.